Hi, I'm Mark Holman with the Office of Human Resources, and I'm here for another Employee Spotlight with Jessie Wang with Clemmer College, Director of Student Success.
Hi, Mark. Good to be here.
Yeah, thanks for being with us today. First question for you. Jessie, what made you decide to go from Miami to Harvard and then come to ETSU?
Definitely. So I was actually born and raised in Miami, and so I lived there all of my life up until high school. In my senior year of high school, I was thinking, where do I want to go for college? And I realized the world is big and Miami is not the whole world. And so I really wanted to explore a new place, a new culture. Eventually that led me to Emmanuel College, which is a small private college in Boston. And there I studied psychology, but I got really involved in the student government. By my senior year, I was elected as student body president. And that was my first insider's look into higher education. And so I realized that I loved working with college-age students. I eventually explored master's degree programs in higher education, and that's what took me to Harvard. And while I was at Harvard, I studied fostering historically underrepresented student success at predominantly white institutions, so looking at students of color and first-generation students. And I realized that I loved working with student success. That was where my passion was. I started looking at jobs for student success, came across one for a director for student success at Clemmer College. And I remember reading the job description and just thinking, this is everything I want in a job, but where the heck is Johnson City? And ultimately, that's what led me here.
Will you share with me your top 2 favorite aspects of your role as Director of Student Success?
Definitely. So I think my first favorite aspect is just being able to work with the people that I'm able to work with. And so we have this value at ETSU of people come first. And I see that value play out tangibly every single day through my position as Director for Student Success. So everybody that I work with is just so student-centric, from our Dean of Clemmer College to the Associate Deans to the faculty and the staff. So just watching how much that they go out of their way to support our students is something that's really special to me. And then vice versa, getting to work with students, especially when they're at such an exciting time of their lives, and they're just exploring what they want to do with their degree and having those conversations and watching how passionate they are and how their light in the eyes kind of like sparks up when they talk about what they want to do. It's just something that's so special to me. And I would say the other aspect that I just love about the job is being able to be as creative as I can be with coming up with programs that ultimately aim to better recruit and retain our students. And so one of those is STRIVE, which stands for Students Teaching and Representing Inclusive Values and Excellence. And so that's a student of color mentoring program we've started at Clemmer College. And then another one is SOLVE, which was supporting online learning and virtual engagement. And so that was kind of in response to COVID-19, but really being able to talk to students and say, hey, what's going well in virtual learning? What can we work on? And ultimately, let's problem solve this together. And so just the creativity that comes with this position too is one of my favorite aspects of it.
What would you say has been the most interesting thing that you have encountered living in Johnson City, Northeast Tennessee for almost a year, correct?
Almost a year. July 1st will be my 1-year anniversary at ETSU. And I think what really stood out to me about this area was just how much one area really rallies behind a university. And I had never seen that before. And so coming here and everywhere I go, whether it's my local bank, whether it's a restaurant, whether it's a local business, there's an ETSU pride sign outside of it. And so just seeing how our community supports our students is something that's so special to me. And I will say just how welcoming everyone is here. I've only been here for less than a year, and I'm on a council for Young Professionals Council for Johnson City for the Chamber of Commerce. I'm involved with the Langston Center and putting on some programming for the community. And so it's just great to be kind of so welcomed into the community and embraced. And that's something that was really special for me and not something I necessarily experienced in Miami and Boston. That's
encouraging to hear. Now I've got one of the most difficult questions for you at this point.
I'm ready.
For your next birthday, what would you pick for your favorite birthday dessert or cake?
Oh, ice cream cake, because it's the best of both worlds. You get ice cream and cake all in one.
Perfect combo. Jessie, thank you for meeting with me today and just sharing with us and answering these questions. And thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you next time on the next Employee Spotlight.